And welcome to another episode of my Daily Day. Yes, I know it's been a while. I apologize. I just been, going through life changes, new job, and it's weird, the more I look around, the more I realize, the things I have to be thankful for. You know, Sometimes we all get into that rut where we think that, no one has it worse than we do. And I realize that things could always be worse. I've survived a lot of things in life. I survived almost being shot at when I was 18 years old. I've been through life-threatening procedures where I could have easily gone before or during the surgery. Just been through so much in life. Like even when I was a child, I had a surgery when I was 2 years old. And I was told that I had maybe a 50-50 chance living. And that's back in the days they cut you open like when they had to do something. They didn't have like laser surgery then. So and then, my bouts with depression and suicide, there's times that I could have done that. I could have passed through that. So, and I realized, I look around and I don't have a lot. I don't. I have my family, which is enough, but I mean, possession wise, I don't really have a lot. And I realize that's okay. I have some great friends. I have my love for horror. I love the thing I have the most of is the things I love to share with other people. Like the show I'm doing with my friend Paul Rosso, Living in the Past. I'm sharing my memories of my childhood, which wasn't always great. It really wasn't, but I'm sharing the things that got me by in life. And while I know things have changed over the years with today's youth, I still feel like some of the things that I talk about or Paul talks about are things that could help somebody else. like I talk about my escapes from the real reality, because my love for horror is just that it's a love of an art. Because the real horror in life is the things that are going on in your world or in today's society. That's the real horror. So I used to use music and movies as my escape from that world, my getaway, my vacation, if you will. It was a vacation from myself. But I realized I don't have it that bad. Yeah, I don't have great health still. I still have poor health. It's better because I haven't been to a hospital in a while. But I know it's always going to be there. My eye issues. That's why I wear these glasses. Will always be there. Yes, I have procedures done on my eyes, but there's only so much you can do once you're 50. Your eyes start going, and that's the real scare to me. Is not being able to see the things I do have in life. Because I can be pretty brash. I can be the one that, if you get on my bad side, I I know I'm not always loved by everybody, but the ones who do love and appreciate me, those are the people that I cherish. Those are the people that are my escape now. So I want everybody to do something right now. Just humor me. Just look around. Even if it's a simple, it doesn't have to be a person or a thing. It could be uh, a smile. It could be something that makes other people laugh. A talent you might have. Like some people have the talent of doing voices. and the people get a kick out of that. They laugh. Do the things like that to help other people, because you know what? When you help other people, it helps yourself as well. I found that out to be true. The things that I find entertaining and other people may find entertaining. I always like on TikTok, I've been posting a lot of like video clips, and I've been getting a lot of great feedback by, wow, thank you, I forgot about that, or oh wow, you brought back a good memory. That that's something that gets me by now. Giving other people joy or smiles or laughter. Because laughter, guys, is the best medicine out there for anything going on in your life. You get somebody laughing, and for that moment, or maybe a bunch of moments, you get that person to forget about their problems. That's the greatest gift you can give somebody. It's not money, it's not presents. It's that escape from what's going on in their life. That's the greatest present you can give somebody. And that's why I do these videos. And that's why I do the podcast. And that's why I do my airband stuff. I'm getting people watch my airband stuff. And yes, I know they're laughing at me. And that doesn't bother me, because it might be a song that triggers a good memory that they had. Even through laughing, they're also appreciating, because they're saying, wow, I remember when that song came out. Oh, that was my boyfriend or my girlfriend's song together. Or that was my husband and wife. That was our marriage song. That's the greatest gift you can give somebody, is to remember something. Remember something pure. Remember something that was a turning point in their life. I want everybody to practice that. Do something for somebody. Here's an example. The other day, a lady thought she had enough food stamps to cover her items at my convenience store that I work at. She ran the card, and her total balance was like $17. It only covered $15. She tried again. It didn't go through. She tried again. It didn't go through. You know what? I could have just said, well, you need to take some things off. What did I do? I whipped out my credit card and I paid it for her. Yeah, it was only $2 and something cents, but she was so appreciative. I would have done the same thing if it was $10 or $15, because if I really truly feel you do something good for someone, it's gonna come back tenfold. And that's not only, I'm not even going for that comeback stuff. I'm doing that pay it forward. Remember that movie, Pay It Forward? That movie is the greatest example of what it means to pay it forward. That's what I try to do every single day. I've done this a few times, paid for people. When I worked at Wendy's years ago, I paid for somebody at the drive-thru. It was a lady who's trying to feed her kids. And yes, people are going to argue, oh, she could have gone to the supermarket, blah, blah, blah. But you know how picky kids can be sometimes. They want that kid's meal, and there was no skin off my back, It's like $8, $9 that she owed. I put it in. And I'm not saying that's the only way to be generous, is pay for somebody. If you see an elderly person trying to walk across the street, help them. If it's someone at a store that's bought too much, help them. Offer to help bring something to their car. Do something good every day. And I guarantee it'll make you feel better about yourself. No. That's why I do this. I don't just come on here and complain about Indiegogo scammers. But I will come on there if there's something like that going on. But this is the reason I started this channel, is to help people. That's why I open up when I talk about my bouts with depression and suicide. I'm trying to help somebody. When I talk about body shaming, I'm trying to help somebody. Talk about these subjects because I don't think they get addressed enough, especially the depression and suicide. But here's another one that doesn't get talked about. It's helping other people. We're so busy trying to criticize each other, we forgot that we're all one. And we don't have a lot of time on this earth, guys. I know some of you don't like to talk about death. Hell, I don't like to talk about death. But eventually we're all going to meet that. And I want to know, when I go to wherever I'm going, that I lived a life by helping people. You know, I want to be Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. I want to earn my wings. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. I want to hear that fucking bell when I get my wings. Yeah, it's a silly cliche, but you know what? So is life sometimes. Because we're told what to do instead of being our own independent person and making our own decisions. I'm not telling you guys to do this. This is just advice. Something that makes me feel better, and maybe it'll make you feel better too. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine too. No judging. I won't judge. It's just something that helps me get by. So, but I will say, just be thankful for the things that you do have. Even if it's a small thing. I'm appreciative of the things I have on my wall. I got autographs from people. I got my social distance poster right there. That's something I did. Something I helped. My Jason mask up there. Signed by one of my heroes, Kane Hodder. That's pretty fucking cool. These aren't big things. A lot of people have these. But every day when I wake up, I look at these things, and every day I go to sleep, I look at these things. It helps me. So you look to what helps you feel better about yourself. Because there's always a way of making yourself feel better. Much love, peace, and harmony. Be good to one another. Or as Ted says, party on, dudes.